amount of control offered by Liquid's team, and a faster Lincoln's would prevent most of that control, right? Telk is that one away and gets a lot of damage in return, but an early TP. What? How did Synderen have a TP already? Sunstrike coming in. Okay, that didn't really seem to really hit the mark, but with a stun, it is going to be enough damage. First blood goes to Synderen, and the second bounty win will be picked.
Pretty good setup for Liquid. Even not getting that kill to lane, just forcing the Nyx off the lane means they are continuing to free farm. Well, that's
haste runes. And he's got a knack. Tower dive with healing cells all day, and I was just like, oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Let's see. How's this laning phase really matching up, though? Because it seems like Mind Control is going to be brought back here. If they can actually get this kill, it'll be big, because Mind Control's been getting a lot out of this laning phase so far. He's level 4, but it looks like they will catch him. Era gets the Shukuchi on him. A little bit of blast damage in return, but they do manage to claim that kill. Is catching out Mind Control bottom lane. It looks like they're going to try and do so again. As a result, he's managed to pick himself up Arcane Boots already. He's going to put those to good use here as another glimpse goes down. They get the bugs on a Mind Control. And again, it looks like he should die here with a sleep. On to GH. They might be able to get the extra kill. The Sunstrike, and that is a twofer. 4-0 now for Nip. Upsetting the static attempted go here onto Miracle. They've got the glimpse in place. They've got the pullback with the Sentry. They've got Trixie here as well. The lend of the extra stun necessary to land the Sunstrike. And that will be all from Miracle in this lane. 5-0.
His counterparts, but all in all, I think Nip have done a great job of equalizing things here. This top tower, though, is something they may get going for. Yeah.
Oh, that pure damage blowing him up. I mean, that's
nicely played. Nip are playing some pristine Dota so far here in game number 3, and looking for more at this mid lane. Miracle is perhaps caught again. The TP's coming in. They're just going to keep on rotating.
They really are. They're pulling back. They bring all these heroes. Nip, they seem to have a knack for... They look for Trixie to make the initiation off of his vendetta.
There's a Sentry. He hasn't walked inside it.
Double stun. And with the Meteor over the top of the Deafening Blast, they might just be able to get Miracle as well. His refraction is already down. Oh, they catch Matubba, man. That's going to be the target with the Fiend's Grip. A nice Blinding Light. A glimpse back. Miracle's going to be caught as well. Mind Control's trying to put a stop to this one, but Miracle, he still ends up going down. Mind Control's being controlled up by the sleep. He couldn't even get off the ultimate, which means no real good turnaround kills either. Liquid, they
do know where he is.
But how can they close that gap? They really can't, not against the tornado
as well.
And Synderen.
Yeah.
All right. Kuro Mendez. Get him.
Classic.
He's been farming away these Ancients of Trixie. Actually, the refraction just came up. They're still going to be able to get the Sunstrike on him, and Miracle may be in trouble. He pops the Shrine, turns Trixie. All right, they get the Telekinesis, and that will mean death, I do believe. Instead of dying, actually picks up the kill on...
He's in a good position here, and I think warned of that Sentry ward in lane as well. Oh,
okay, that isn't going to be much, but the Static Storm will mean a lot. Liquid, they're going to lose so many here. 1, 2, and make it 3. Koifa picks up one of them, making his mega kill streak, so even the mid lane farmer is able to
see how good Hani can be as far as getting the fast fingers on the Static Storms then, but they're not done. They're still going a Miracle.
Fresh Refraction still laid out, but they do have the Static Storm. Miracle pops the haste, but it's not enough to be able to get out of that kinetic field. They may still be able to get this kill. Never mind, Miracle's away, and Trixie's in some serious trouble. Synderen fights it out with 2 heroes, while Trixie having to do something similar here. Dodges the blast, gets a double impale. Synderen's definitely dead, but Trixie's still making his case. He's still alive and is going to buy his team. A lot of times, Sunstrike stolen out by GH, barely misses, but finally, they will bring Trixie down. Really, they're...
Jump and take another team fight around this mid lane. Problem is, the same Radiant Observer Ward continues to scout a lot, but...
Era, is he actually going to get bursted down? No, time lapse goes out just in time. Kuro a little bit slow there with the Sunstrike. Until he misses out. Blinding Light helping Kuro out. Missed Impale this time around from Trixie. Kuro actually seals it, throws it out real quickly, knows he's going to be dying, and he sure does. Fiend's Grip laid out, but Yule's actually Storm Panda using the Tornado to stop that channel, and that means Matu is free to beat down Synderen. Era picks up that healing ward, looks to pick up one of the supports in the back line while the rest of Liquid stream forward, trying to grab Hani. Static Storm laid out, trying to do whatever damage he can. Maybe with the Meteor Blast, they can get something. Trixie comes in. Miracle's low, but he pops a fresh refraction. They're going to go for Matu instead, who's been stunned up, but still on half HP. I'm not sure how they could possibly bring him down with all this extra. villain right now. Era's going to go for it anyway. Sunstrike, is it on point? No, he gets a little bit of body block and misses out. Now Matu turns, spin to win on top of Trixie. He's going to be able to pick up that kill. And Era locked in by the Mana Leak, doesn't have a time lapse away, has the magic wand charges, but cannot get out. Liquid, strike back big time. This will be countered real quickly before the Observer Ward of Liquids is taken out. Either way, that Observer Ward did its job. It helped.
Going to be set back quite a lot by that failed fight there, but potentially looking to set up a top lane.
He is going to be met pound for pound, though. Nice pick up there on GH by Trixie Era, but he doesn't care. G is go, and Kuro not going to be able to catch the Nyx either. Getting threatened a bit, does have his spin, but Synderen might be able to get the Fiend's Grip, stopping all of that. Matu thought he could rely on the spin to be able to get out of this one, but can't actually make it out. The Fiend's Grip holds him in place. Now a silence, asleep now on a Miracle. They can set up the stun combination. He's already lost all of his refraction charges with the Centaur's stun. They hold him in place long enough. He has the haste rune still with the help of Kuro. He will manage to get out. Maybe Kuro can get out too with the Shukuchi. Now the jump in, mind control. Not going to be stunned up by Trixie fast enough. Managed to get off his ultimate and will get the control onto the fellow offlaner of Nip, it looks like. Beginning to make his distance, he actually tried to purge off that invis. Not going to happen. Miracle is in a war here with Koifa right now. He's out of refraction charges, still has that Aegis to be able to fall back on. Koifa is going to give up the kill. It's going to be Era caught in by the telekinesis. They blow him up with a big blast from GH. Now Synderen's going to be caught as well. He gets the sleep on a Miracle, but it won't be able to set up.
Stomp the Fiend's Grip. If he got that stomp off, potentially he escapes using a Blade Fury or an Omni Slash, but the result is Liquid with the Aegis could just constantly die for kills.
Oh, that Sunstrike's going to be split between the two, and that means Mind Control won't actually end up going down there. Another decent stun by Trixie, but the Disruptor is still caught out of place.
Just going to tuck himself in these trees. He sees them coming with the Observer Ward. Question is if they know he's there, but instead it's going to be Hani caught out.
He throws down the Static Storm, but he gets quickly eliminated by that physical damage. Maybe Matu can be taken out with a Sunstrike a little bit more. One and a Healing Ward. He's actually good. Trixie makes his blink away, but another trap is there from the Templar Assassin.
They don't need to be going for these desperate plays. They've got a decent late game with the Invoker. It's a very good Weaver game as well, as far as there not being a great deal of control. Ooh. GH not going to die to that combo.
HP now. He's got the Aghanim Scepter, and now it's Trixie who has to tank the full Omni Slash.
I mean, a couple kills.
Instead of trying to do the full coup of Tier 2 towers with this Desolator, they're very rapidly threatening this Tier 3 tower, and Nip were not in a position to be able to make a quick defense, and they may not be able to fight this one too. Mind Control can jump forward at any point in time, but he's got a BKB, so he will not be controlled and denied that Primal Split. He's ready to go. Oh, maybe a Fiend's Grip. They can actually get the damage onto him. They can stop him from getting off this big time ultimate, but they just don't have it. A blinding light from GH stops most of that physical damage, and now it's going to be Lane of Raxes, it seems like, for Liquid. They pick up the melee, wipe out the ranged, and a full retreat now. Jump forward from Trixie, two-man stun. Nip really want to be able to get something to happen, but no! Disruptor gets one-shot by Miracle, and now they've got the control on the Era as well. He's being controlled up by the telekinesis. They eliminate him. 2 down from Ninjas the Pyjamas.
And the Invoker spells, but an Invoker doesn't have that many high levels in Quaz, and isn't looking like that scary late game Invoker just yet, and the second lane of Rax really puts Nip in a desperate position.
Tracks down, melee Rax, little hope. Nip just do not have the proper fighting power without their Weavers. 2 lanes Rax down by 20.
Finding pickoffs using the Nyx Vendetta into the Sunstrike, but it's Liquid who start back.
Smoke into Koifa's silence. Nice 2-man stun from Trixie. And, oh, Matu actually tried to throw out the Omni Slash, but it was blocked by the Spike Carapace and a blink away from Trixie. He managed to get out of that one, but it may not be good enough. He's still going to be comboed down. Mind Control came in big time with that ultimate. He's going to be able to get the control onto Synderen. Jump forward. Miracle looks for a third. Gets the Disruptor on the back lines as well. Ninjas and Pyjamas. I thought for a small moment there, with the Omni Slash wasted, they could actually fight it out, but they are just going to be forced into a good game call. Such high hopes for Nip going into this Game 3 after a stellar Game 2 performance, but unable to close it out, and will be dropping into the lower bracket of the group.
Yeah, Liquid just did a good job hitting their stride once they got their key item in the Brewmaster